y'all? Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is K Shine, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another story time based on the title. You know exactly what I'm about to talk about, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and hopefully TikTok at K Shine with 3 E's. Y'all already know the drill. This is part 3, so part 1 and 2 will be linked in the description box below. And of course, if you cannot hear it in my voice, your girl voice is gone. Okay? It's gone. So if the sound of my voice right now going to irritate you, bother you, make it hard for you to listen, go ahead and click off now because y'all know the show must go on over here. Okay? It's going to be a little deep today, but that's okay. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. Let's go. All right, y'all. So boom. Y'all know exactly how I like to start my story times off. Oh, and by the way, don't mind the hair. It is pent up. I went to do my hair and then realized I didn't care. I realized I didn't really feel like it. So this is what it's looking like. I did bring my mic even closer. That way y'all could hear me since my voice is going in and out. But y'all will be all right. We're going to get into this. All my OGs, y'all already know what it is. Y'all remember my voice used to always be gone back in. Anyways, let me just go ahead and hop into it because I got a couple comments talking about, I be fake having ADHD just to prolong the story times. Like, imagine making fun of somebody that got ADHD. Y'all is crazy. Y'all don't really realize that I don't have to ramble to make the story times longer. If I want to put out 20 or 30 minute story times, I would just do that. I don't have to put out 45 plus or 45 to an hour story times. Like if I want to do a 20-minute story time, I would do that. SpongeBob did it. His episodes used to only be like 24 minutes for real. So I don't have to do any of that. I'm just talking to the people in the back. And don't be talking about you ain't got to dress no nigga. I can dress whatever I want, guys. Oh my God, leave me alone. It's literally my channel. I can ramble. I can have ADHD. I can address whatever I want. If you don't like it, bitch, don't bite it. So no, shout out to Mama Cookie. I've been watching her on TikTok lately. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into this. So, oh, by the way, it's no cocktail today. I got water on the side to help me out so we can do some water breaks. Some of y'all need some water because I went out this weekend and y'all in that bathroom leaving that cat behind like that. Y'all need to have some water breaks, okay? We ain't gonna talk about that anyways. So, yeah, I left off on part 2 talking about how a Facebook little messy ass want to recommend basketball star. Y'all know we gotta laugh every time you hear basketball star. So they recommended basketball star. Okay, cool. I'm about to put on my FBI hat. It's time to get to lurking. I click on his page. Cool, the page is open. I get to looking through the page or whatever. I'm scrolling down. I happen to see a familiar face. So I'm like, okay, I see that somebody had tagged him in like, I don't know what movie was out at that time. I can't really remember, but let's say it was like Insidious or something. So you know how you see the trailer, or not the trailer, but the poster of a movie, like the front of a movie or whatever. So it was saying like Insidious, for instance, is coming out. So I had seen that she tagged basketball star like in that Facebook status and was saying like, oh, we should go. So I'm thinking like, okay, like who is this? Wait a minute, let me take a look, because she looked real familiar, but I only could see her like through the small little picture. So I click. Be fucking hold, okay? It's the goddamn sister, okay? So I'm like, oh, it makes sense. Like, I ain't tripping. Like, you might ask your brother to go to the movies and stuff because the status didn't seem like flirty or sexual or nothing. It literally just said we should go see this. So I'm like, I tag my sister and stuff saying we should go do this or that, my cousins. I'm not thinking much of it. But you already know. Well, y'all might not know because, y'all don't do nothing. But if you ever on like the hunt or on your like FBI type stuff, you would go down a whole fucking rabbit hole, okay? You might click one person page and next thing you know, you clicking page after page after page. You on the auntie, the sister, the brother, the neighbor, the co-worker, like you just get the flowing, okay? Because you just start clicking shit to see what add up, right? So, now I'm on the sister page or whatever because I'm just like, oh, okay, like let me see what the sister talking about, what she got going on. So, I click on her photos. I do see photos of her and a nephew or whatever, which is her son. I do see like they family pictures that was like on his, at the house that one time. I'm seeing a lot of pictures of them, like all of them or whatever. But again, I ain't thinking much of it because, at first I'm thinking like, okay, the baby mama and the baby daddy must be split up. Like, I know basketball star said that the nephew be talking to his dad, but I'm thinking like maybe the mom and dad is not on good terms. Maybe they don't like each other. So like I don't see no pictures of like no other man or no other guy, associated with the nephew, right? I seen pictures from like the little boy birthday, and I would see the sister, the nephew, and basketball star. But again, like I said, I'm thinking the daddy not in the picture for real, so she don't fuck with him. So I ain't gonna see no pictures of the father on her page, right? I just see a lot of family pictures. I see pictures of they parents, right? Because I'm just scrolling down. I see pictures of they parents, right? Let's say it's not funny. Hold on. Let's say, okay, like I said, let's say we still in the month of July, right? Let's say when we had first started talking, I give it a couple months behind. Let's see. Let's say we met like really in like April, so, or like when he told me about his parents passing away, it was like April. So let's say that happened back in April. Now we in July, right? So, so like I'm scrolling, I see a picture of them with their parents. So I click on it because, I'm probably just about to scroll through the comments just to look like what somebody said about them. Or maybe she missed her parents, so she's posted them. Y'all, I click on the picture. I click on the picture. My bad, y'all. I click on the picture. So I'm just scrolling through the comments or whatever. I look at the caption. It say like, oh, we had such a great time for Mother's Day. Like, I'm glad that my mama enjoyed herself. Like, she got so many good gifts, blah, blah, blah. So, I happen to look at the date. Let's say, quote, unquote. Y'all know I'm not giving y'all the real time frame. So, let's just say this happened back in, like, 2019, right? He had said his parents passed before the year 2019, right? So, I'm trying to figure out why am I looking at a picture in 2019 in May, and y'all posting talking about I'm glad mama had a good Mother's Day. I'm glad she enjoyed all her gifts. Like it just happened. Cause mind you, we in July now, so it would have happened a couple months ago. So I'm looking like, cause at first I thought it was an old picture, and you just like, if your parents passed away, on Mother's Day, you might post a picture up there saying like, rest in heaven, all of that, miss you, mama, blah blah blah. But that caption wasn't given that. The caption said they just had fun. So I'm like, let me write this one down. This is about strike 6 of the lies that he has told, right? So, I'm writing every lie down because when I say something to him, I like to have all my ducks in a row. And I already know, y'all, I would have just cut him off. I just would have left him. I would have just not been bothered. I would have just kept it moving. Okay, that's y'all. Back in the day, I was here for the static, okay? I wanted to question people. I wanted people to know that I knew that they was lying. And I wanted to catch them in a lie before I block and delete them because that's just because I knew I was going to be a storytime teller in the future. So, nah, but I like to, like, catch people up sometimes because it just be like, I want you to know, bitch, you didn't get over on me. Like, I found out about your lies and you're dumb as fuck, right? So, I'm just thinking, like, I know this nigga ain't lie about his parents being gone. But y'all know that's my heat. I know this nigga ain't lie about his parents being gone. Because I'm like, this is a recent picture from Mother's Day. Okay, so I'm like, all right, you know what? He already cut off anyways because he lying about the cousins. He lying about his parents. He gonna lie about me. Why would I want to be with him? So basketball wise and Shawnee O'Neal aside, I'm straight, right? So okay, so I'm still scrolling through. So I'm already thinking like this nigga like he is a weirdo. I'm scrolling through, whatever. Next thing you know, mind you, I skipped past a lot of stuff like because at first I was just like skimming through her photos. I wasn't going like one by one, like, just scrolling past. I kind of was skimming through. So, I end up going back up to the most recent because now I'm trying to see if I see any more like recent pictures of the parents because I'm like, let me make sure they alive. Let me make sure, right? So I get to scrolling up. I happen to see I happen to see a fucking picture of some roses. So I click on the picture of the roses. I happen to see some roses in a vase. So I'm like, Now y'all remember in the first one, in part 1, I told y'all he bought me roses. I put them in a vase. And then the next morning, I did leave them there because, they was in the kitchen. So when I got up in the morning and left, I'm going to be honest, I didn't think about my roses. I didn't remember to get them, none like that. I kind of just left them there. So now I'm just thinking like, Okay, like these is my roses. Like I literally remember putting them in the. I remember how I arranged them. All of that. These are my fucking roses, right? In this vase at his house. I set it at this specific place on his island. These is my roses. So when she took a picture and posted it, I'm like, okay, maybe she just being like a girl and she sees some flowers and she posts them. Bullshit, you not. Listen, I'm thinking like, okay, she just liked the roses. She just liked the roses. What's wrong with me? She just liked the roses. She posted them. I go to the motherfucker her damn captions. Her and her captions, y'all. I clip to the I can't even talk. I can't even get it out. I click on the caption, y'all. The motherfucking caption says, "Bae always thinking of me." My wait, Bae always thinking of me. My roses, and she's saying Bae's always. You know what? Let me get him the benefit of the doubt. Listen, y'all. Listen. Work with me. You know what? Maybe she trying to make her baby daddy jealous, y'all. Hear me out. Hear me out. I ain't dumb, y'all. Let her up. Wait. Reel it back in. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, she's saying that because she's trying to make her baby daddy jealous. Like, we all done kind of been, well, now, let me stop saying we, because y'all can't never relate. Most of us have been there before. Well, we might have, like, tried to make our ex-dude or baby daddy, well, not baby daddy for me, because, you know, I ain't got no baby daddy. Well, dash daddy, when it is. When we try to make somebody jealous, an ex or whatever. So I said, you know what? Maybe she took this opportunity of me leaving the roses at the house to make her baby daddy jealous. Y'all, I be being sarcastic, y'all. I'm not that slow, but y'all just be. But anyway, so I'm thinking that. I said, you know what? Hold up, okay. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. They don't love you. Okay, rest in peace to TikTok. TikTok, please don't go. Anyways, y'all, I'm really mourning TikTok right now because I just started doing my big one on TikTok and y'all trying to take it away. I just can't deal with it. So slowly but surely, if y'all start seeing my content from TikTok uploaded on YouTube Shorts, even though I know a lot of people already seen like the video before, that's why, because I'm trying to slowly move all my TikTok content to my YouTube Shorts. So anyways, but yeah. So, you know, I'm just thinking, like, no, this get back right now. She's just trying to get back at her ex. Like, you know. So, especially since she didn't tag him. Like, she didn't tag Basketball Star or nothing. She just said, Bae always thinking of me or whatever. So, I'm like, okay, cool. We in the clear. She ain't tagged She didn't tag him. We good. It still might be hope. Not hope for me and him because, you know, we're done. Because he still lied about them parents in my head. It just might be hope. Because I started to write down the roses on my list of shit to talk about. But then I crossed it out, right? Because I was like, you know what? Wait a minute, let me erase it. I took my pencil and erased it because I said, wait, she trying to get her ex back. Y'all, I go through them comments and hold on, y'all starting to see my gown. Wait a minute now, I go through like comments. I go through them comments, y'all. And this nigga, Basketball Star, is in the comments to my This nigga in the comments about calm down, Kim. This nigga in the comments talking about, babe, you know I love you. I can't do it, y'all. The Basketball Star is in his comments. I mean, in her comments. Basketball Star is in his sister's comments. That's not his sister. Basketball Star is in his sister's comments about, bet you know I love you. You my everything. Anyways, sorry y'all. It's just funny because like, so as soon as I seen him make that comment, I took my pencil, wrote it again. Nope, actually she ain't trying to make her ex mad. Let me put that back on the list. Okay, calm down. My bad, y'all. I'm getting a little worked up. Oh, because it's already playing in my head again, y'all. Sorry. Okay. So I see Basketball Star comment that I love you. So I said, oh. So you know how people reply to his comments and stuff. So I see people in there, you know, probably family or friends or whoever, like, yeah, y'all. I see them comment like, relationship goals. Y'all been together for forever. Not relationship goals, because it's giving very much Kirk and Rashida, baby. The way he do Rashida, they ain't ever no goals. Like, a lot of times y'all like to think because how long somebody been together is like relationship goals, but if you've been going through fucking trials and tribulations and jumping through hoops and going through all types of turmoil and going through tornadoes and earthquakes and floods throughout the whole relationship, baby, that ain't goals. Just because you got 10 years under your belt, but you got to fight every side chick that come that way, like, that ain't goals. But of course they don't know. So I see somebody say, like, yeah, goals, y'all been together forever. And I'm like, it was at that moment that I knew this nigga was a dead, bold-faced, raggedy ass, bitch ass, stupid ass, motherfucker lie. He was a lie. Like, y'all, I knew he had told some lies, but this is like bold face in bold, underline, italic, liar. Like, he's a full-bred liar. Like, to the point that it's scary. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not right, but I do know some guys lie to a certain extent or whatever. You might, it ain't ever right, but he lied, like, to the point that you can't come back from that. Because now I think your karma, God gonna get you, because for you to lie. Okay, wait, let me not get ahead of myself. Okay, cool. So I see that. So, I'm already peeping, like, okay, now it's already in my head. Okay, he's living a fucking double life. Like, this man, that ain't his sister. And consequently, because that ain't his sister, guess what else, y'all? Y'all already know. That ain't his motherfucking nephew. He the father. He is the father. He is the father.
You are the father.
You are the father, basketball star. So now I'm trying to figure out, like, wait a minute. Could this be my storyline to get on Basketball Wives? Because y'all know, listen, y'all know with these reality TV shows, y'all gotta have a storyline to get on there. So I'm thinking now, hear me out. Y'all know I'm by my coin. I'm thinking, like, you know what? He still said we was gonna get married, so maybe I will marry him, get on Basketball Wives, and Shawnee gonna go find the sister/baby mama, and it's gonna be like that. It's gonna really give a little Kirk and Rashida and Jasmine. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I should have named everybody, right? So I'm thinking, like, ooh, maybe I can get him back and use him for some money, right? I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just being sarcastic, y'all. Kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding, y'all. Real. Kidding for real, yeah. Nah. I'm like, okay, baby, like, I could work with this storyline, okay? Nah, so, like, okay, I already know. I know this nigga's a lie. It is what it is. So now I'm just really skimming through stuff. I'm just like, okay, y'all are together. Like, it's very blatantly clear. You lied and said you stayed with your sister, and it's really your baby mama. That's why I said people really will live double lives, and a lot of times y'all be like, how y'all didn't see the red flags? How y'all don't notice? Like, y'all, sometimes people be so, like, fucking sneaky, you don't know. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of like the signs was there, because it's like 50-50. When I went in his bathroom, of course I seen girl shit and bonnets and curlers. But if you tell me you live with your sister and I see 2 bedrooms, mind you, when I would go over there, that the second bedroom door was always closed. And I figured, like, if your sister gone for the weekend, yeah, she'll close her door. She might even lock it, or, she ain't gonna just leave her door open. So I never peeped that was just the son's room, right? Never peeped that, because why would I go in that room? I ain't never had no reason. I never opened that door, never none of that. So I just always thought when the door was closed, it's the sister shit in there, right? Of course I see girly stuff around, but one, y'all gotta remember, I'm thinking this is the mama house that was passed down. Then with the sister living there too, of course, I'm not, like, of course, So, and then when I was in his room, mind you, gotta walk in his closet or whatever, the closet door was shut. I never went in his closet. Like, I never realized that both their shit was in that closet, because I didn't go in there. I had no reason to go in there, right? But now that you look back on things, you start to see, like, how certain shit is adding up, right? Okay, cool. So I finished lurking through the Facebook or whatever. Next thing you know, y'all, I'm going down. Like, this how you know I'm dead ass, like, on my FBI shit. Like I said, let's say if this was in 2019, I just scrolled so far down, like, I'm at, like, 2016, okay? Like, and I'm sure it didn't take long to get down there, because it ain't like she posts pictures every day, like, So I'm just scrolling, whatever. I get down to 2016, whatever. I see another picture of, like, just their daddy. She end up tagging. Let me stop saying they. It ain't their daddy, y'all. It's his daddy. It's not even their daddy. Like, that's how much of the lie I really believe. Like, I still think it's both their parents. No, y'all. It was just basketball star parents, of course, because she your baby mama. So, but anyways, the baby mama still had his daddy on her page or whatever and tagged them for like his birthday. So she, said happy birthday, dad. She did say dad though, because of course, at first I would be thinking she's saying dad because that's their parents, but no, she just saying dad because that's your nigga dad. So she did tell him happy birthday and tagged him, right? So of course, now I'm on the dad page. I go through the dad page or whatever. Okay, I'm on his page, but he's just like a dad for real. Like he didn't have a lot of stuff on there, but he was married to the mom. So I'm like, okay, the dad page kind of boring. He don't really post. I don't really see no statuses. It seemed like he wasn't even active on that page for like years. You could tell the only stuff that was on his timeline was stuff that he had got tagged in. It wasn't like him really posting or making statuses. But I see his wife. I click on the mama page. I click on the mama page, y'all. It's like the first status I see is Sunday service starts at 10 a.m. Make sure you're there on time. If you need help bringing in food, call Pastor such and such and da da da. That shit's, let me not cuss while I'm talking about a Sunday church status. When I tell y'all I looked at that status, it's not funny. Well, it is. When I tell you I looked at that status, that boy said 2 days ago. So what I'm trying to figure out is, baby, if your mom is dead and gone and buried and she's supposed to be up out of here, why is she on her way to church 2 days ago? Why is she making food for the service? Why is she tagging Pastor such and such? Well, you is a damn lie. Oh, y'all, he just lied about so much. So you know what? I'm like, yeah. These parents are very much alive. Very much alive. So I'm like, okay, which I already, I kind of already figured, but I'm just telling y'all how I literally connected the dots. Yeah, I already figured the shit, but this is how it is solidified, okay? You're in there talking about church, so I know she a church goer. Because now I'm like, I'm scrolling down the mama page. I ain't gonna lie. I'm lurking, y'all. Because I'm really trying to figure out how this beautiful church-going woman, why your son, whatever. Anyway, so I'm scrolling whatever. I'm just, like, the mama page ain't really got much on it. Like, I see that, like, she at church every Sunday. She always tagging the church, saying come and bring kids and this and service. And, she just always kind of talking about church or whatever. So I go to her photos, whatever. I see an old high school photo, a basketball star, like, with all of them in it. Not the baby mama, but just the parents, the son, and I don't know, other cousins or whoever else, the family in there. So I see like an old picture of him in high school or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I see the picture. Oh, the picture is old, but she had just posted like that picture recently. Like, how some like the older generation, they probably don't have like a lot of pictures of you. So for whatever reason, they always pick like the oldest, like ugliest, blurriest picture ever. So I guess she wanted to say something about basketball star, but she must ain't have like a recent picture. So she used like his high school graduation picture, which was from like years ago, right? So she posted it and was like, catch my she posted the picture of him and she posted the picture and she was like, she tagged his name and she had said like, catch basketball star on the drums next week at church, such and such. She tagged the church, said the time and everything. So, I'm like, okay, you know what? All right. Now, mind you, this, like I said, this was like, it wasn't like recent. It was like maybe a couple weeks ago. So she was like, yeah, catch him on the drums. So I'm like, okay, you play the drums at church. Like, I ain't laughing at that part because I don't care. You can play whatever instrument you want at church. I don't care if if you go to church, if you're on the choir, all of that. I don't care about none of that, right? So I seen she had tagged him in that and said that he'd be playing the drums at church. Okay, cool. Like I said, the mama page was a little bit dry, so I get off the mama page, whatever. I go back to where I started. I backspace all the way back to the original page, which is basketball start page, right? Mind y'all, he's like semi-active. Like, I feel like he only respond when he get tagged and stuff, but he wasn't really making no statuses. They was like very few in between. He wasn't like, y'all know how Facebook kind of give it up for real. Like, it's like you kind of active on there, but not really. And of course, mind you, he don't know that I found his Facebook because he never gave me his Facebook, and he said he didn't have other social medias, right? I get to scrolling down on his shit, right? Now I'm all through his stuff. So mind y'all, and this could be my fault. Like I said, when we first started talking, which is why I do this shit now, I didn't really ask him where he worked. Like, he kept talking about basketball so much. Like, I literally probably thought he was getting money from basketball already or some shit. Like, I knew, well, not really. I knew he was going to a job, but it's just like, it really was not my concern for real. I'm young. I don't give a fuck where you work at. Shit, I don't care. So I didn't even ever really ask, like, hey, where do you work? What's your for sure job, right? Didn't ask that. So I get to scroll to his page. So I'm seeing stuff that he tagged in or whatever. It's more stuff. He got like 10 pictures for real, but majority of his shit he tagged in. I scroll on this one picture because it's tags from Jim. And I'm going to say his real name because y'all ain't going to know who the fuck the Jim is. So I see a tag from Jim, like this white man named Jim or whatever. So I click on it or whatever. I see a picture, and it's like, you could tell it's giving very much co-worker picture. Y'all know how a co-worker picture look for the most part, because I'm not saying this can't be y'all family, but y'all know when it's a co-worker picture because it be different races and it be like different age groups. Like, you might see a 50-year-old white man and a 21-year-old black girl, or like like everybody be different because it's like, when you befriend your coworkers, I know how the TikTok say you befriend your coworkers and you be 26 years old and your best friend be 48 or something, because that's just how it is at work. So it's like you could kind of tell when it's like a coworker picture, right? So I see like this picture that's giving coworker, right? So I click on it or whatever. So the guy, his name Jim, who posted the picture. So he posted the picture and he tagged like a bunch of people in there, and he was like, shout out to like all of y'all. Thank y'all for celebrating my birthday or whatever. Like, it was one of those. You could tell they at work and they probably brought him like some cake and balloons or whatever like that. So he was like, yeah, shout out to everybody. Thank y'all so much for making my birthday special, blah, 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 whatever. So in his caption, he like, yeah, thank you so much. I want to give a big thank you to my coworkers for bringing me cake and balloons and celebrating my birthday at work. So I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, okay, you said all your coworkers, thank you, blah, blah, blah. So I see basketball star in the picture with the coworkers. And I got thinking like, cool, what's wrong with him celebrating his coworker birthday? I look, because y'all good. I don't know why, especially the older generation or some of y'all, I don't know why y'all be tagging y'all location like on everything. And I'm not just talking about the state. Like, when you go somewhere, you might tag like, oh, Atlanta. Like, I don't know why y'all literally check in on Facebook and check in and be like, I'm at Dollar General. I'm at the movies. Like, y'all actually tag the place. Like, y'all need to stop doing that, okay? But he one of those. So I'm like, okay, basketball star, his coworker. I see him in this picture. Everything cool. I go to look where he check in or where the location is. I'm about to make up this name, okay? That's not the real name of it, okay? I don't need y'all to go to this place looking for Jim. I'm going to make this name up. I'm going to throw my name in it. I see the location tag. It say K-Shon's Bowling Alley. So wait, hold up. Now listen. Hear me out. So I'm thinking like, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with working at a bowling alley. I ain't tripping. I ain't mad at it, right? So I just happened to look. I said, you know what? It don't even look like he really active on his page. Like, maybe this shit old. Like, he do look a little young. The picture a little blurry. Hey. I look over to the side. I look at that date. Shit from January. January of that current year. I said, I see him with his little bowling alley outfit on. It's not really an outfit, but it got the little name. So I said, okay. You work at a bowling alley, huh, basketball star? So you ain't shooting balls, you rolling them. You rolling the balls, you ain't shooting them. You said you was a basketball star. It's giving bowler star? What the fuck you call people that bowl? Bowlers? Let's just say bowlers, right? You ain't a basketball star, you are a bowler. Okay? I don't know if you got your balls mixed up. Well, let me not say it like that. I don't know where you got it wrong at. And hear me out. If you like to bowl and you're a professional bowler, I heard they get a little coin too. Like, I don't know if you thought a basketball star was like a little bit more appealing to the public. But it's giving you're a no star, to be honest, because I don't even know if you bowl. You could just work, and I know y'all probably think like, okay, yeah, he just worked at a bowling alley. He still could be a basketball star. He wasn't a fucking basketball star. Like, let's go ahead and just nip that in the bud right now. It wasn't happening, okay? So, I'm just like, oh, let me add this to my list, y'all. I just got a long list of bullshit from him. So I'm like, okay. So not shooting balls, but rolling them. Okay, what's next? What's next? Because you're not shooting threes, you rolling strikes. I'm confused. But you know what? Okay, mind you, at this time of me lurking, I still haven't even talked to him because the last time I talked to him, remember he got mad at me, tried to turn it around on me, he hung up. I never reached out, he didn't reach out to me either, right, y'all? So I'm just collecting all this evidence just in case one day I happen to talk to him or see him, whatever. I just like to have my little ducks in a row, right? So, okay, so I'm still just like adding stuff up or whatever because I'm just like, oh my God, you are such a liar. Like, I'm literally just finding out more. It's like the more I keep looking, the more shit I just keep finding out, right? Cool. I don't really remember because you know once you get in that lurking spell, like time you would think it's only been a couple minutes. You look up, you like, damn, I was lurking for about 30-45 minutes because once you go on everybody page, you spend 10 minutes on everybody page. Shit, you doing this for 40 minutes. And don't be, oh, I would never be lurking. You were that invested. Yeah, I'm that invested in somebody I'm sleeping with. Yeah, if I was laying down with him, I got every right to lurk and find out shit. I don't care if I should have found this out before. Whenever evidence presents itself, then that's when I take my time to go look for it. So if you don't lurk and you think it's beneath you and that's a waste of my time, oh, good for you. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't know what happened between, like, I don't know why I end up going back to sister slash baby mama. I should have gave her a name, but whether I say the sister or the baby mama, y'all know they the same, okay? So, but I don't know why I ended up, I think I seen a picture or something and I tried to, like, I don't know, I tried to put something together, but I ended up back on the sister page. And like I said, remember I told you I kind of was like skimming through it. I wasn't clicking on every picture. I was just like going through them. So I went back on there for some reason. So I think I was looking for a particular picture or whatever. Anyways, I end up going back to her pictures, y'all. I click on this one picture that at first I didn't think nothing of it, right? I click on this one picture, right? She it's like you can tell she had a hotel and she on a balcony or whatever, like somebody took her picture. Next thing you know, now mind you, I did kind of see it in the beginning. I skimmed through it. I seen that even Basketball Star was like in another picture with her. Like you could tell they like in Miami or whatever. Like I seen that, right? But at first I skimmed through it because I'm thinking like they on a family vacation to Miami, you know, whatever. So now I'm clicking on pictures, y'all, but I'm starting to read the captions. I go back to that picture where the first picture was her on the balcony. Then the second picture is them like taking a picture of their food or whatever. Then it was like a third picture about a pool, whatever, all that. I'm starting to click on the captions. I read the captions and I see that it say happy, let's make up a number. Happy 6-year anniversary, babe. Love you so much. Da da da. All of this other stuff, whatever. And she tags Basketball Star, right? Okay. So now I'm like, okay. This y'all anniversary. You took her to Miami, whatever. Y'all had like a Miami trip. I go over and I look at the date, y'all. Remember that made up date that I said? It was July. So now that I'm putting two and two together, I realize this was around the time he went missing that time. Remember I told you he didn't answer me for a couple of days. We wasn't talking no more. He went missing. Everything was dry. This was around the time that he went missing. So I said, oh, you went missing because it was your anniversary and you took your baby mama to Miami for your anniversary and then you came back from Miami and that's why you figured you had to make up some lie, which was Beavis and Butthead being his cousin, just to make up for the fact that you was gone for the weekend to celebrate your anniversary. When I was connecting the dots, baby, I said, okay, now I see why you felt like you need to lie. Even though you could have came up with any lie. But I bet you on your way home when you seen, which is very unfortunate though, but I bet you on your way home when you seen, like you probably was scrolling through Instagram. Like I said, you know, all the locals knew all the information. So it was all down our timelines and everything like that. So I'm just thinking like on your way back home, you probably seen the situation that happened and you like, oh, I'm going to use this to my advantage, which is really fucked up, okay, and stupid. But you said, I'm going to use this to my advantage, and since this just happened and I went missing, let me go ahead and tell Kay this is why I went missing. Just real fucked up shit, right? So, okay, like I said, everything adding up. All right, that's fine. That's dandy. That's cool. So, I'm like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, hey, it's really crazy because you really don't know people. You really don't. And to be honest, I know people be like, that's why you got to get to know people longer before this and that. Y'all, it don't matter. You could wait 6 months to give somebody some and they still could turn around and be this and that, okay? You can meet somebody in 3 days and get them some and they might turn up to be your husband. So it's like, don't say this is why you wait, because sometimes at the end of the day, sneaky people that have a agenda, they're gonna hide what they want to hide. Even if they had to hide it for 3 years, people are gonna hide what their agenda is. So it's like no matter how much you try to get to know, they're only gonna show what they want to show until they get what they want or do what they need to do, and then they end up fucking you over. So sometimes you really don't know. And sometimes the red flags do be flashing at y'all and y'all just miss them. But sometimes you do gotta go deep diving and search for the answers that you need, right? So anyways, I ain't gonna lie. After that point, like I said, I know we have not talked since he hung up on me, but I just want to call him, y'all. I know I just had too much. Sometimes, you know, when you got too much information, like I have to let him know that I know all of this about him. Like, y'all, I just could not hold it in. I wanted him to know that, like, I'm about to read you for filth and cuss you out. Like, I'm about to go in and I'm about to tell your baby mama, like, damn near, like, you know, I was just about to lay it all out there. Cool. So I decided to call him. I'm blocked. I am blocked. I am blocked. I am blocked. Okay. So I'm blocked. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what? It is what it is. Because guess what, y'all? I have your social media. So, like I said, he didn't know that I had the Facebook. But, of course, we had each other Instagram, right? Okay. I go to Instagram. I'm blocked. I'm blocked off Instagram. Okay. So I'm like, no the hell. I just know the hell he did not block me. So I'm like, okay, cool. At this point, I wasn't really doing like the text free numbers and stuff like that. I wasn't into making fake pages. Like, I don't do all of that. That's why the people that really take the time to make fake pages, do all that, y'all really be invested in whatever y'all got going on, because I don't be having time for none of that, right? So I don't know why I didn't think to do that, but I just did. So, you know, I'm like, okay, cool. I got your Facebook. You don't know I got your Facebook. I'm about to write you on Facebook. Y'all, I sent him, like, so I basically sent him a DM, whatever, on Facebook, letting him know, like, bitch, I know all about your lies. Like, I know everything, and I'm about to expose your dumb ass, right? When I tell y'all, he read that message so quick, and next thing you know, I was blocked. He blocked me, right? So I'm like, wow, like, okay, it's no getting around this. Like, he don't want nothing to do with me. He know I know about him now. So now he not even gonna give me the time of day, right? So, you know, I'm like, fuck it. I wasn't even gonna do you like this. I'm about to go to your baby mama / sister page, and I'm about to tell. I go back to the baby mama page. Mind y'all, all they pages is like underneath my like most recent, because I've been on their pages all day, right? Well, not all day, but I've been on their pages frequently. I go to the baby mama. Y'all guess this. Go ahead and say it for me. Go ahead and say it for me. Comment down below. Go ahead and say it. I go to the fucking baby mama page. Why am I blocked? That mean you already know. You already know, bro. Like, why would you block me on your baby mama page? Okay, cool. Like, that's fine. So, you know, I'm just sitting at home thinking, cause like now I'm on the hunt. I need that. I want that. I'm on a hunt.
What?
I need that.
Whoa.
I want that.
Yeah.
I have that. I gotta have that. And not the way that Brooke was referring to. I need that in the fact that, like, I want your ass. Okay, because you shouldn't be going around doing this to people. And I can almost guarantee that I'm not the first person. Like, you probably be getting off. You know, your baby mama is a traveling nurse, physical therapist, whatever she is. You getting over. Like, you probably use that to your advantage when she gone. And you bring girls around and you cheat her and you do all that. Like, it's fucked up, right? And I'm 50-50. Sometimes I guess it really just depends on what it is and who it is. Sometimes I am that girl that, like, I'm not going to be like you know, I understand y'all, you know, always do the right thing. I get that. But, like, sometimes when I used to find out that, like, niggas was cheating on their girl, I'm not always that girl that's going to hit your girlfriend up and let her know. Because I've been in too many situations where they be mad at you. So it depends on what the situation is. Sometimes I'll tell the person, and sometimes I'll just keep going about my day. Like, you're going to have to find out on your own. You know, and I understand, y'all, what if it was you? You don't want somebody to tell you, well, listen, Linda. I only can do what I can when I can do it, okay? So, at first, I'm be honest, I wasn't really going to say nothing to the baby mama or whatever, because I'm thinking, like, why you don't know your nigga be spending the night out? Because, like I said, even though she did used to travel, or she was traveling, I told y'all, especially that one night that I told you we came from dinner, and she was at home, he spent the night out with me that night at the hotel. So, when y'all live in, baby daddies be spending the night out, where y'all think they be at? Because ain't no way you ain't have an inkling, you ain't have a gut feeling, you ain't have a woman's intuition about something that your baby daddy doing. Because like I said, before I kind of caught him up in his lies, we would be texting throughout the whole day. We would be on the phone. He would spend the night. We spent the night out a couple times at the hotel. Like, Sometimes she would be out of town, sometimes she wouldn't. And then the times that she was out of town and I was spending the night at their house, she wasn't calling. Or if she was, it was his phone not vibrate. I don't know. And I used to wake up and stay for a minute. We'd go to breakfast. Like, me and him was too frequent for him to have a whole girlfriend. You get what I'm saying? Because um, it wasn't like it was days that we would go without speaking. We would always say goodnight. Sometimes we used to fall asleep on the phone together. Like, it just would always, it seemed like she would be more so the side chick than me. Like, as far as how we used to talk. So I was really confused. Like, how, either she okay with this? Because how are you getting by? How are you spending the night out and she ain't looking for you? You get what I'm saying? But whatever. What? Like, you got me messed up and I'm just mad that you really lied. I'm mad that you lied on two people who actually really lost their life. And, like, I'm about to get out here and do it for Lil Saint. Because you don't get to lie on these people and somebody's real situation just because you're trying to cover up the fact that you're a cheater. You don't get to give me false promises of being on Basketball Wives. And, you get to lie to me and say that we're going to be living in a fucking Atlanta and New York and all that. Like, you just don't get to lie and have me thinking my life was set up. You don't get to do that. So now I'm on your ass. And like I said, this is back in my petty, a little bit childish, young, turned, and lit stage. So, you know what? You might have blocked me on your page and your baby mama page, but guess what? You don't know that I was being a stalker and I stalked your whole damn family damn near. So I got your daddy and your mama page. So I'll go back on the mama page. And I know y'all think like, oh, okay, like, yeah, just DM the mama. No. I go to the mama page and I've realized a couple hours ago she just posted a status saying this was like I ain't even gonna do you like that, guy. Actually, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't even gonna play with you like that. She posted a status a couple hours ago saying, all is welcome to Sunday's church service at such and such church. Come as you please. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, blah, 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 blah. So I said, well, if that ain't an open invitation, I don't know what the fuck it is. So I just, how everything just be looking like a sign. And I understand y'all feel like, well, God wouldn't tell you to be petty. God wouldn't tell you to be child. I understand that, but some stuff just be a sign. At least that's what I took it as. So I said, you're blocked. You can't get in touch with him. You got two options here, Kay. Two options. Now, granted, I wasn't trying to be in a situation where I have to, like, fight. I was trying to bring drama. I just wanted to, well, maybe I was. Look, but I just wanted to call him out on his bullshit. Yes, I could have left it alone, but no. You won't leave your baby daddy alone, but you want me to leave the situation alone. Leave me alone, okay? So I said you got two options, A or B. His mama is inviting you. Not his mama inviting you. I took it as his mama is inviting me to church on Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, because she said all is welcome. I am all, and I should be welcome. She put the name of the church there, told me the time, and if my memory serves me correctly, I could have swore a little basketball star, aka bowler, BKA church drummer. I could have swore she said basketball star play the drums at church every Sunday. So you got A. You go to church. A little church, Or you got B. I remember his coworker picture that he tagged. And the K-Shine Bowling Alley, right? So you can go to his church or you can go to his job. Now listen. I want to kill two birds in one stone. And I ain't no bowler, but I love God. So I figured, I'm going to praise the Lord. Then praise his ass. Oh, okay. Wait, God. I'm just playing God. You know my heart. I'm just thinking, I'm going to go in here. We're going to talk about God, heaven, all that stuff. And then I'm going to raise hell afterwards, right? That's what I'm thinking. So, I'm just like, these are two options. I called my friend. The wrong friend, honestly, because I should have called a friend that was going to talk some common sense to me, but then I called the ride or die friend who's like, what the fuck you want to do? Let's go do it. And that's kind of where I fucked up at. But my friend like, fuck it, we going to church on Sunday. I don't mean to cuss in the same sentences, but like I said, she said we go to church on Sunday. I said, bet. Say less, say no more. Okay? So we're going to go to church because let me see you, boom, 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 boom. Let me see you get on your fucking Nick Cannon drum line. Let me see. Because you know what? I would love to see you in action, okay? I would love to meet my ex-mother-in-law, my ex-father-in-law, my sister wife, baby mama. I would love to meet your nephew who you've just been dying to have a play date with me and my sister. Like I would love to meet your family. Okay? And then I'm thinking like, okay, this how you know I was coming really in peace, because I'm like, we're not about to fight in church. Y'all know, like, I'm a little crazy, but I ain't that crazy. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm just gonna let him know that you're a liar and you can't lie while you in the church. You can't lie while you in the house of the Lord. So I'm thinking like, okay, nothing's really gonna happen bad. Like, we're not gonna fight in church. Like, come on, guys. Like, we have a little bit more class than that. You know, I just think so. But anyways, I'm like, okay. So my friend says she gonna go to church with me. So I'm like, let me pull out my Sunday's best. And y'all already know y'all gonna have to find out the rest of the story next week. Listen, it's almost over, y'all. I know y'all don't like the several parts. It's almost over. It's almost over. So you know what? I'll see y'all next week at church. I will see y'all next week at church, okay? I definitely will see y'all next week at church, all right? But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.